Seoul, South Korea. BTS member Jungkook, who is currently serving his mandatory military service, suddenly came into the public spotlight after shocking reports that his body suffered a serious infection due to exposure to poison. Not only that, more astonishing news came from the medical team who handled this case. The responsible doctor decided to withdraw from the case. The question is, what really happened? And why is this case so difficult to handle that doctors choose to give up? Initially, this news came to light after an inside source who did not want to be named reported that Jungkook's condition deteriorated suddenly. The singer, who now serves as a cook in one of South Korea's military camps, reportedly experienced unusual symptoms such as high fever, extreme fatigue, and the appearance of reddish rashes on several parts of the body. However, what is most surprising is the suspicion that this condition is caused by exposure to toxins. The big question that is now circulating is, where does the poison come from? Is this related to Jungkook's role as a cook in the camp? Or are there other darker factors behind this incident? The public urged the government and the military to provide clarification on the situation, which is increasingly of international concern. In the midst of the struggle to save Jungkook, another shocking news emerges. One of the senior doctors who initially handled the case reportedly resigned. This decision sparked speculation among the public and fans. Why would a medical professional give up dealing with a patient, especially when the patient is a very influential public figure? Some suspect that the doctor is facing enormous pressure from the military or government. There are also those who speculate that these cases involve toxic substances so complex that their treatment requires a certain specialization that these doctors do not have. However, without an official statement, everything remains a mystery. This news quickly went viral, sparking various conspiracy theories among fans and netizens. Some speculate that the poison was deliberately spread by certain parties to attack Jungkook personally. This theory was further reinforced by reports that no other members of the camp showed similar symptoms. However, the military denies all these allegations. In a brief statement, a military spokesman confirmed that they were conducting an in-depth investigation to find out the source of the poison. Even so, many feel that this statement is too general and does not provide any clarity. Until now, there is no official information about Jungkook's current condition. Some reports say he is in the intensive care unit of a military hospital. However, BTS's agency, HYB Entertainment, has yet to provide an official statement regarding this incident. The lack of clear information made fans around the world even more anxious. Hashtags such as #PrayForJungkook and #JusticeForJK have been trending on social media, showing how much public attention has gone into the case. One thing that is also in the spotlight is Jungkook's role as a cook in the military camp. Is there a possibility that the poison comes from the food he processed? Or is this just a coincidence? A toxicologist interviewed by local media mentioned that exposure to toxins through food is very likely, especially if there is negligence in the management of raw materials or contamination from the surrounding environment. However, the expert also added that certain types of toxins could come from other factors, such as polluted air or water. The public is now urging the South Korean military and government to be more transparent in handling the case. Many feel that the information provided so far is too minimal and inadequate to answer people's concerns. Some activists even accused the military of trying to cover up something bigger. Is this a case of negligence, or is there an element of willfulness involved? The public demanded clearer answers and urged a thorough and independent investigation. This news not only shocked, but also emotionally drained millions of Jungkook fans around the world. They are not only anxious for their health, but also angry about this supposedly unfair situation. Many consider that this incident could have been prevented if the military paid more attention to the safety and health of its members. The biggest question that now haunts everyone is, will Jungkook fully recover and return to his duties, both as a member of the military and as an artist? Or will this incident leave a long-term impact on his health? HYB Entertainment is expected to provide an official statement soon to answer all speculation. However, until now, Fans can only hope and pray for Jungkook's recovery. Jungkook's poison infection was one of the most shocking events to occur in South Korea's entertainment and military world this year. With so many unsolved mysteries, the public continues to wait for answers to various questions. Who is responsible for this incident? Why did the doctor choose to withdraw? And most importantly, what will be Jungkook's future? Until everything is revealed, one thing is certain: the world's attention will continue to be drawn to this case. Let's wish Jungkook a speedy recovery and return to greet his fans with his trademark smile. As news of Jungkook spread, the public began to question the level of openness of the South Korean military and government. Is any information deliberately withheld from the public? Some observers even say that this is not just a medical incident, but could be part of a larger systemic problem within the military institution. Asterisk, if the doctor resigns, it means there is great pressure behind the scenes. Maybe it's not just about the patient's condition, but rather the factors that the public doesn't want to know, said one former military officer interviewed anonymously by local media. This speculation is further reinforced by the fact that the military camp where Jungkook served was previously known to have management and hygiene-related problems. In previous years, several similar incidents, although not involving toxins, have been reported, including outbreaks of disease caused by contaminated water. However, no thorough investigation has ever been conducted to deal with the problem. Local and international media are now vying to uncover the facts behind this incident. Some media outlets began to raise controversial theories that the toxins affecting Jungkook's body may not have come from food, but from other, more dangerous sources. Some mentioned the possibility of sabotage, while others even attributed it to an attempt to corner Jungkook's good name amid his unstoppable popularity. However, on the other hand, some media outlets were accused of spreading unverified news and muddying the atmosphere. Fans felt that the narrative cast by some news outlets was too sensationalized, thus adding to their anxiety and worry. Asterisk, all we want is clarity. What really happened to Jungkook, and how is the healing process? Don't confuse this situation with theories that are not necessarily true, one fan said in an interview with international media. In the midst of this furor, Jungkook's agency, HYB Entertainment, faced tremendous pressure from fans and the media. The public demanded an official statement on Jungkook's condition and what steps would be taken to ensure his safety. However, until now, HYB remained silent. They issued only one brief statement saying Jungkook's health is a top priority and they're working with the military to handle the situation. Of course, this silence provoked various assumptions among fans. Some believe that HYB was trying to gather facts before providing further clarification. However, there are also those who suspect that they deliberately withhold information for fear of causing greater controversy. To find out more about the possibilities that occur, some media try to ask the opinion of medical experts. One infectious disease specialist said that toxic infections in the body can come from various sources, ranging from food to environmental exposure. The challenge is to identify the type of toxins that enter the body. Some toxins can act very quickly, while others have long-term effects that damage important organs. He also added that the condition of patients exposed to toxins can be very diverse. If not treated quickly and appropriately, the impact can be fatal. However, he insists that with adequate medical care, the chances of recovery remain, especially if the poison is identified quickly.